Welcome back to a new cast game. Here on the south we have neon gray. I was gonna say green for some reason. Neon green.
Neon.
Thank you. You just say the name.
Neon gray.
Thank you. Actually, aka Blips and Trips, which I can say.
It's
a lot
Trips
fast.
and Blips, but
okay, maybe
you almost
I can't.
got it.
Trips.
There's one more name in this matchup that you need to mention. So
Oh boy.
third time's a charm.
Yeah, playing as the Ayyubids in the color yellow. And then the north we have Nomad. Did I say it right?
You got it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Playing in the red as Jeanne D'Arc. And this is interesting because Nomad is a diamond / Conqueror player. And Trips and Blips. I said it the right way around, right?
Trips and Blips. Yeah.
Okay, cool. C is a platinum player. Alright? So we're gonna see the difference in playstyles right here.
Yeah, Nomad is somewhere between Diamond and Conqueror. Not the high ends of Conqueror, not pro level Conqueror or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Trui, and with me is Nim.
Hey, it's me. Hey, I'm wondering where's our western cliff?
Oh yeah.
There's like Lippany. Is this it?
Yeah, that's.
Is this it?
That might be
Lippany. Like sometimes we are on Lippany. Sometimes the map spawn for Lippany is kind of weird, to be honest. It's not always what you want it to be. So for Jeanne, the gold is in the back. Nice. For Trips, the gold is also in the back.
Yeah.
But
A little bit further.
I think it's a little far out, isn't it? Is that?
No, it's the same.
It's the same for both, I guess.
It looks further away, but
It definitely does look further away.
ooh, we see Trips going in and grabbing those sheep.
That's 7 sheep already.
5.
Okay, Nomad is on 5, 6 there. This 8 and 9 are gonna be picked up by Neon Gray here.
You hate to see it when you see another scout going at the back of your base.
Yeah,
And
the thing
they
is
have
like,
your sheep.
okay, so when you are on a faction that like gets to go on berries, right? Like some factions do. Like some factions build a mill, just get to go on berries, and they don't need to worry so much about getting some sheep back to the TC in time.
Yeah, you can be slow with the scout.
You can have your scout take a big scouting pattern,
Yeah, just like
because their timing is not so important.
Yeah, where Jeanne D'Arc is a lot more food dependent and needs to be back.
Yeah.
quicker.
I mean, like typically build orders just don't work if you have to fit a mill in here somewhere. And
Berries are also not preferred for Jeanne D'Arc.
yeah.
She rather goes on sheep or deer or boar.
Okay, yeah, I suppose for the people who don't know, it's a good thing to always reiterate these things. Berries, slow. They gather slow. Now, Muslim factions like the Ayyubids, they get a bonus to berry gathering speed.
Meaning that they don't really.
They
gather that slow.
don't really. Like berries are just as good as sheep for them, more or less. I'm not 100% sure about the numbers, but close enough, right? Close enough that it's negligible. But for most other factions, berries are a lot slower, so you'd rather be out on the deer and the boar. And it's going to be School of Cavalry, obviously, for Jeanne coming up here. I expect that we will just then see Jeanne move out to here, kill that boar, probably place a mill here, because then she could get
that's
on
a good food
both
spot.
the boar and the deer here.
It's going to be harder to defend.
While her knights push into the Ayyubid base and try and keep her there. Now, I think that's going to be the military wing here for Trips here. There's going to be some desert raiders. Those desert raiders do very well against enemy cavalry. So it's an interesting thing here, because the desert raider unit is it's tagged as a ranged cavalry unit, which means that anti-ranged things work against them and anti-cavalry things work against them.
In the meanwhile, I'm drinking some, so if you hear my spoon, I'm sorry, but like I'm having a little bit of a short throat, so I'm doing my tea with honey while we're casting.
So the reason why that then is interesting is because the knights that Jeanne already has out, they perform not great against the desert raiders. The horsemen are an anti-ranged unit, So the Desert Raiders are an anti-cavalry unit. The Horsemen are an anti-range unit. They do counter each other to an extent, but the Knight definitely doesn't.
Yep. And the Knight is making his way to Trips.
And are they gonna?
No,
they're gonna
not
pass
seeing
each other by, but not. Neither of them are gonna really know. Ooh.
We see an early wheelbarrow coming in.
There is a second
Trips.
Knight as well.
Oh, they might see each other.
And I'm hoping that we'll see a barracks coming up soon enough for Trips here, because at some point, right, you're gonna need to have some sort of defense here. Okay,
The
Desert Raiders out
standing
on that
still.
gold, ready to start killing some villagers. Honestly, it's a far walk, so like a charge in there and like a hit with the blade here will do plenty of damage, and then you can probably finish them off with the bow before even like heading underneath their TC.
I think she's focused on these knights coming for her rather than raiding. I mean, it would be best if you be able to do it both at the same time.
And here we go.
That's a lot of villagers, though.
Yeah, but it's what we expected, right? So Sean gets the board, gets some experience off of that, and is very, very happy with herself.
Second knight's turning to harass now too. And you see that Trips and Blips wants the gold very badly and wants to build a second outpost on it so she can get more than 5 villagers in there safely.
Nomad's putting pedal to the metal. He's thinking, okay, I've got her where I want her, right? Economy stalled out. Sorry, I also have a bit of a dry throat. I'm on the deer here. I'm on the boar. Yeah, I would have loved some actually, but that's
here,
okay.
You want some of
No,
mine?
it's okay. And immediately putting 7 on gold. Yeah. He says, I'm just gonna go castle.
2 villagers go down here making his lumber camp.
Yeah,
It's kind of fortunate that that wood is to the front for
I
her.
really wanted Trips to do something with this Desert Raider, or just keep it at
there she
home to
goes.
fight off the incoming knights. And
She's
this,
choosing to like use the arrows instead. I think
it's
might be a
mistake.
bad
So a bow does 7 damage. The sword does 13 damage. So
That's
you want to get.
almost twice as
So
much.
first of all, you get on top of them, so you're as close to them as possible anyway when they start running any direction,
Yeah.
right? So you do 13 damage, and then you start using the bow.
Yeah, you can switch mid-fight. You can just
Like
choose
when
whatever you want.
they run away and they're like underneath the town center, you don't want to follow them, so you just stand at the edge of this essentially, right?
And then use bow.
you're good.
And now the knight's gonna come for it.
Yeah, and does need to switch to that desert blade because again,
Are we gonna see the
this
blade?
is not doing any damage, right?
No, no.
This is not doing any damage. This is
It's
doing 4 damage
okay,
apiece.
there's the blade.
But here's the blade, and the blade does an extra 13 damage versus cavalry. See, like this
Yep.
fight, you're winning. This is why you just probably want to keep your desert raiders at home.
Oh, but there's Sean. And if Sean comes in, yeah, you definitely want to get out because you can't defeat both Sean
But
and...
think for a moment upon
the
like
knight.
how much space you would have had if you just kept the desert raiders at home. You know, like the outposts are still good, right? You definitely wouldn't need a barracks if you're just keeping the desert raiders at home. And you can definitely chase away any of these knights, and you can get yourself a pretty fast castle then anyway, right?
There goes the Desert Raider. Is anybody ever wondering why the Ayyubids outposts are made with wood, but they look like they're made with stone? This is no wood.
That's not wood.
That's not wood.
But let's be honest here.
That's also not wood.
That's also not wood, is it?
How does this work, guys?
Like there's quite a bit of brickwork on
Yeah.
this.
I mean, that thing next to it is wood, I guess. But
This is also wood.
that's also wood,
This is-
clearly.
oh.
Clearly also wood.
Wall coming up for
Great wall.
Trips here and in the center here. She's going quite heavy on that wood right now, but again, right? Like if things were looking better here at the opening, if the Desert Raiders had just been at home, we have another one here. We'd have 3 Desert Raiders, right? Those 2 knights that came in early could have been. Oh boy.
Oh, this is not a good fight. You don't want to go in with just one of the Desert Raiders. I think she's trying to like raid with this one, but
I think so too, but like we just need the Desert Raiders at home, right? Because
Sean
like
wants
this is
to
just gonna
push.
get stalled out again, right? Like what we wanted was to just be on this. Why the stable? I'm wondering. Is it the Desert Raider? Because we just okay, yeah, we
Yeah.
can get Desert Raiders out of this. No, it makes sense. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess you could also have spearmen.
For some reason, I thought the
defend.
Desert Raider was archery range.
Because they also have archery.
Yeah.
Good find here though on the
I
food.
think her scout was already on this.
Mm-hmm.
But,
but, like,
this is where you just switch to bow and just harass these villagers.
Mm-hmm. Because there we go. Now it's gonna get dangerous for them. Try to focus on the ones with low health. Scout does see those coming.
One
so we
villager
need to
does
get
go
out.
down.
We need to get out though. And that is not gonna happen. And both the scout and the desert raider are gonna go down right here. And
So
lighthouse
meanwhile, we're
coming in.
stacking up a lot of wood here. I'm wondering what we're planning on doing with all that. Definitely could be looking to go into castle here. The money was there.
No, the money is gone.
The amount of money is gone.
Is it cute? Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
it's cute. There's
Is it?
yeah, there's one. The first one and the second one that's not military. Right?
I think it just happened. I think it just happened
Yeah,
because
okay,
like
yeah.
they just
Yeah, it's
spawned
true.
in the 8 villagers.
Is it still bugged up for the Ayyubids? We don't see the age up. Or
Like I
did we
clicked
just
on it
miss
before that, like the villagers came out. I'm pretty sure, but what? Okay,
Did we just
well,
miss
whatever.
it? Are we just blind? Maybe we're just.
I
Blind.
mean, like I didn't even hear the Egypt really, but maybe it's me.
Is that Royal Knights coming in?
Those are still Royal Knights, and
No, the research. I mean,
oh yeah, it's veteran knights.
veteran. Yeah. That's how you call it. Veteran.
Meanwhile, Arbitratrier also coming up. I think Nomads is grabbing like quite a bit of food here. We'll love for Trips
Pushing
to
the
get to
deer
do the
in.
same here. Probably take these berries.
Well,
I do like the
another
walls
wall.
coming up. I do like the walls coming up. Obviously, like whenever you're up against a cavalry civ, right? You're gonna need walls at some point. 4 stables. Okay.
He's like, you're
Yeah,
not
Trips
gonna make
knowing
those-
exactly what he wants.
those knights.
It's not just the desert raiders at this point. It's the camel lances as well. And remember, all camels, right? All camel units will have an aura that is anti-cav.
Camel at ease.
Camel unease.
Oh,
Unease.
unease.
Unease when you're feeling uneasy.
Oh, and at ease is that you feel good.
Yeah, you're at rest.
But the camels are feeling good, right? The horses are not
Yeah.
feeling good.
Yes.
Why? That doesn't make sense then. Who's the one feeling good? The camels, right?
More villages coming down this way, probably to get that other boar here, honestly.
That would be dangerous.
And I think Trips is flying blind at this point, despite having 4 stables. It's 4 stables, right? Yeah. No scouts whatsoever. Lots of ecotechs coming in. I do like
Whoa.
that. The stirrups for the crossbowmen, for the arbitrarie. So they're going to be firing a little faster.
And the double products.
And double products coming in.
Yeah, meanwhile, Trips has all the eco tags from the first level now, at least.
Yeah. Really good. Really good. She needs to be careful not to cut down her defenses
She
here.
does have some more trees.
She
on
does
the
have some
side,
more
so
trees
She can also
on-
switch them.
onto this side or onto this side. Is choosing to charge into this mass here of only really horsemen. There's a couple of arbitrarie in there, but if they're going to get cleaned up, I don't think Nomad really will have anything left. All these villagers are on the run. This leaves Nomad with no one on food right now. These are like there are very few villagers on food right now. I'm just gonna guess that they're gonna go over back to the berries or maybe under the sheep underneath the town center. Those arbitrarie will do major damage against the camel lancers especially because they're heavy armor. But otherwise the desert raiders are also still still not performing
More
great
lances
against
coming
them.
in. And oh, there's the villagers. There's 4 that went missing before.
And it leaves killing all of the knights and leaving only Jeanne still alive here.
Yeah, it would be
Consecrate
great
is up.
if Jeanne get killed as well. but
Consecrate is up, and it's not on the town center yet.
Ooh.
This
there is one on the.
there is one on the
School of
stables, which I
School of
think like there
Cavalry.
is an argument for the record, right?
Yeah.
To go for the stables first, and then the.
Yeah, because it costs more. It costs more food to make a.
Early
make a
on,
night.
you're saving more food by doing
Yeah.
this than putting Consecrate on the town center. But long term, you're probably getting more out of the town center.
Wait, what? Are these villagers going there again? What are they doing?
They've been idle for a while, haven't they?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it's right next to each other.
More camels heading into the center, fighting over. And Nomad doesn't catch it out, actually. Maybe he's too busy with those villagers over on the other side here.
Sees it now though.
I would love for Trips to go into some archers as well, maybe. And because no, they're the units, right? Like I keep thinking about the Abbasids for some reason with their archer upgrades.
These are the Ayyubids.
These are the Ayyubids. Yeah, maybe some horsemen along in these. Jeanne goes down here, leaving only these arbaletiers left here, and Nomad is without any army here.
And we know where that army is going to go.
Into archers, actually.
That army is going to go right back, for this hunt. And Nomad does realize it and pulls all the villagers back because,
Yeah, that's another 16 vills that are idle here again. And they're going into archers, which again they do very well against the camel raiders.
The quick wall.
The archers do very well against the raiders. They do fine against the raiders. The raiders have 0 ranged armor, but the camel lancers, no, those have got 4 ranged armor, right? And horsemen still not going to perform well against these either.
that one is just standing in the back. Yeah, this is not.
Okay, so this is gonna get caught out.
Yeah, that's gonna be painful.
I wonder how soon Trips will have noticed that there are villagers here.
Yeah, because
Nomad needs to pull those villagers back, but honestly, there's nowhere for them to run.
Right? But you don't immediately look at if they're actually building it. You just assume that they will build it as soon as you click it, right?
It's a little bizarre because like I definitely would put an outpost here.
Oh no, she's not microing it. She just put it down here. I'm not sure if she notices it.
That food income for Nomad looking honestly terrible.
Yeah,
right?
just all on the berries right now.
They're all on the berries right now. There's a market.
Yeah, so probably gonna be looking to buy some food. I guess oh.
Dervish heading out here already for that first relic. It's gonna be this one over on the left side.
For a second, I thought it was a nice camel lancer, but it was a dervish.
It's a dervish, but these are on the way.
Those are definitely coming. No.
And none of these villagers are going to make it back alive, so the only thing you can do is just drop off that food before they die. Very nice. That's an extra 4 kills.
Nice ping chase as well.
And that really, so the villager, what?
Trading? No.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Through the middle of the map? But why is
it's a little bizarre because if you look at this, right, this path is would go like this, right?
Yeah, how is that? It was going to the left. Am I just crazy?
Yeah, I mean, so it should be around here, right? But still, like, it's not that far out from where Nomad's mills were. Like, I don't think he has the kind of map control to be thinking about trading right now.
That wolf is also agreeing with you. The first relic is being delivered.
Yeah, it's already delivered even. So that dervish got back to
Sorry, that's what I meant. It literally just got delivered.
Yeah. Dervish heading out for the new one. It's going to be...
a copy notes by a little bit of army.
Is it going to be...
It's just going to walk through the middle.
Okay.
He needs to watch out though, because there are quite some knights down there.
Yeah, Trips heading into the base of Nomad here, while the forces for Nomad are still quite far away. There are more reinforcements coming over here, but all of these villagers are going to go down. And remember,
that's
right?
Another 5 villager kills.
Trips gets 8 villagers from that Castle Age time up here, so she's already ahead of villager count. Meanwhile, this army is not defending those villagers. Those villagers they're just being slaughtered underneath that TC.
And quickly a gate
Nobody's trying to build a gate so that these villagers can go onto either side of them. There's going to be a little bit of a fight here. Quite a number of arbaletiers here. I think Jeanne is going to go down yet again. With those arbaletiers, like, those can still maybe take out these camel lancers, but those archers themselves won't perform well.
Yeah, and it gets cleans up, but 5 more villager kills in total.
It's a very good deal.
From this fight. And now the total count is on 10
and there are more on the way. Like, Trips not letting up on this at all. I do think that she may need to go into some mangonels or horsemen or something to deal with the arbaletiers. Because we're seeing time and time again that they are a bit of a problem. Is that dervish anywhere? I think that dervish died in that engagement here. That horseman pushing out way too far again. They're not gonna win against an all anti-cav composition here. I don't know what the point of that is.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the mill is being burned down.
Let's take a look at those blacksmith upgrades. So it's gonna be like a lot of melee damage here. There is ranged armor, right? I think we're heading into ranged damage.
Maybe for
But
those
The desert raiders, but it's fine. I think if we're heading into God, and
just
it's
a couple of stables.
It's just all stables, right? And now finally Nomad is heading into some spearmen because that's what he's gonna need, really,
Yep.
right? That's really like against an all cavalry composition. Even the French themselves might just need to head into spearmen. And now the spearmen can get taken out by those desert raiders, right? But microing that in the middle of a fight is a little difficult.
Yep.
Right? They don't kill him fast, but they can definitely kill him. Those traders are still walking
they
here. There's
haven't
quite a
been
number of
spotted.
them already for...
That's not that much.
yeah, I'm sorry. It looked like a lot
Yeah,
more when it was
you
like...
saw exactly the 4 that were there, and they were like exactly together. It looked like
And
way more.
I think Trips should just head back onto that wood line again. Get more villager kills out of this this fight.
Okay, definitely now that that market is
It's
gonna
level
be
3, Jeanne.
denied.
She is out already. She is calling her reinforcements. Consecrate still hasn't come down onto the town center. I don't know.
200 archery ranges.
And yeah, but like, I mean, you're using this the entire game, right?
Yep.
It's 50 food. Yeah, sure, your arbitrary are 60.
I mean, if you pump as hard as you pump villagers, I guess it's worth it.
It's I guess, but you're
But
not going
You're already
to.
idling it right now.
Right, and it's 20 seconds versus 23 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really understanding that call here.
Ooh, yeah. This is bad fight for Nomad to be taking. So ooh, and
Jeanne
Sean's
going
gonna
down
die
yet again, and I'm not sure if she, like Nomad does not have the resources to call Jeanne back right now.
Yeah.
And this is a big mass here. It's still all cavalry. There are not enough spearmen in this base here to keep all of these villagers
And
from dying.
There they go. Right.
Trips needs to bring some of these units down to the to the wood line before they try and get away.
And they're trying
They're
to get
actually
away
taking
right
the
now.
shortest path, but it's already too late. A lot of these
There we
villagers are
go.
going to go down. It's an
more
absolute
kills.
massacre.
4 more kills, 5 more kills right now, 6 more kills.
Like
with
Nomad is
villagers.
trying to make up the difference with traders, but even those are going down.
Yep. We can see the massive amount of difference in military units right now.
And-
Oh, and Vololol might be coming in. Or Trips is gonna just give a relic to the enemy. I would assume that it's for the Vololol.
It's
is it
just a
possible?
BMO.
You can't just, it's just,
Trips just showing her head.
it's just
She's like,
taunting, right?
hey, look at me. I'm in your base with a
With a
relic.
relic.
If you want it, you can have it because I am absolutely demolishing you. Oh my god. I think like Nomad is not close to being housed or anything, but these barracks are gonna go down. Even the barracks, like, why is there no consecrate on the town center? I don't understand.
The relic is
What was
going
the
home.
mistake here? What was the mistake here? Was it just like trying to keep making cavalry units
Yeah, I
despite
think we
all
needed
the
more
camels?
Spearman earlier.
I don't understand the insistence on like, no, I need to fight this with my Royal Knights when they're the only unit, right? Like the horsemen still have a point here, right? Because they perform well against the Desert Raiders.
Where's she going?
The knights,
To the trade.
the knights do not do well, right? Like the Desert Raiders already have less health than a knight, but they will kill a knight one-on-one.
She's like, when is no one's gonna give up?
Jeanne is back on the field here.
But yeah, oh my god, she's memeing! I swear she's memeing!
The Tower of the Sultan coming in.
Let's get a quick cinematic of that. Oh, look at that, guys. She is memeing. This is the memes. This is the memes.
I think she realizes that she has him dead to rights. She's actually beyond, despite like all this, her economy is on point right now.
Yeah.
Still, like like her macro is doing really good numbers here. She is out on the gold over on this side, still on those berries, still on berries over here. Can't pick up this boar, obviously, but there are more
We got
berries
the
to pick up
enemy of
if
it.
she really wants
There it
to.
comes.
The Tower of the Sultan, slow as all heck, crawling their way towards the enemy base here, crawling their way towards that TC.
They will sure give up as soon as you see those towers, right? That's how it works. Nobody
Use
can.
consecrate on anything but that town center, it seems.
Nobody can win. Wait, there's a
Jeanne
second
down
market?
again. I don't know. Why is she constantly on the front lines like this? Why isn't she in and out?
Use the abilities and then out. Oh, there goes the last couple of villagers. They're trying to go for that town center. Oh, there's towers shooting at them.
Royal Institute going down here. That's going to be the first of the 3 landmarks that Nomad has.
Yeah,
It's going to be the Royal Institute, School of Cavalry in the town center here. Villagers getting caught out on that wood line. If Trips is seeing it,
I was
Trips
like,
is
Trip
paying
doesn't even
attention.
care anymore.
All the villagers on the farms are very much dead. There are some villages over here,
They're
but let's
trying
be honest
something.
here.
What is this?
I don't think she cares.
No.
I do not think
Oh,
she cares.
there comes another relic, Wololo. Just.
Trips is tilting her opponent here.
There's one villager that got converted.
There is so awful.
See that one villager got converted, and that is it. Congratulations, Trips.
The gold is already gone. She's already out of here.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
Congratulations. If you guys want to see more Age of Empires, make sure to click on one of these playlists in the video, and make sure to subscribe to not miss anything.